Up this morning, there's a new warning for parents and kids about energy drinks. Maybe you've seen Prime Energy on social media.
Yeah, Brandy Smith explains why the drink is getting so much negative attention. Schools are actually banning it.
So how popular is this stuff? A 7-pack of the hydration version goes for about $40 at Walmart. Social media is filled with videos of kids showing off bottles of it. Parents about a popular new drink. If you've been on YouTube lately, you might have noticed kids freaking out over Prime. The drink's being promoted by popular YouTubers Logan Paul and KSI and comes in 2 varieties: energy and hydration.
You walk into a grocery store, hunting fuel for performance, and the shelves look like an arsenal of health. But hidden inside these flashy brands is a battlefield of ultra-processed traps, sweeteners, oils, and sodium loads that sabotage your health like an enemy within your own ranks. This video exposes 10 products designed to look like your ally but engineered more like chemical weapons. If you care about strong energy, endurance, and tactical readiness in your daily life.
But experts say those kids should be careful, especially when it comes to the energy version of Prime. According to nutritionists, the average 12-ounce soft drink has about 30 to 40 milligrams of caffeine. According to experts, while teens may be able to handle the amount of caffeine in a soft drink just fine, high concentrations of caffeine all at once can cause an irregular heartbeat. And an 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull has 80. Prime Energy has 200 milligrams in a 12-ounce bottle. This is especially dangerous in kids with an undiagnosed heart condition. And it's not just the heart you have to worry about. High levels of caffeine can also cause sleep problems, anxiety, and attention issues.
You need to know which drinks and bars are slowing you down before the mission even begins. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video.
Leaders are calling on the FDA to investigate caffeine levels in energy drinks. On Sunday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer accused Prime Energy drinks of targeting children. The drinks have more than double the caffeine.
Which is why pediatricians recommend no caffeine for kids younger than 12 and no energy drinks for children and teens. When it comes to the hydration version, it's a mix of coconut water, electrolytes, and additives. But parents should be aware the label says.
It's been in the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years now, we've really seen more of a commercialization through Beyond Meat, through Impossible Foods, really going directly after that traditional meat and beef eater.
You load up on groceries thinking you've stocked fuel, but half your cart is carrying silent saboteurs. The bright packaging and bold promises disguise their true nature. What looks like nourishment is often a weapon system built to drain energy and weaken endurance. You think you're stocking your base with solid rations.
Everybody wanted a piece of them. Everybody wanted to tell the story, and that encouraged people to trial the products.
Our goal is to become a major global protein company, right? And so this is an important step in that direction.
This was made to be a major disruption of the food supply and a major threat to the beef industry. And it didn't work out that way.
So the plant-based meat industry was historically very much about bean burgers, things that were very traditional.
Going back to the 80s and 90s, the veggie burger was very big, products that appealed traditionally towards the vegan community.
But the products hitting your cart are booby-trapped from the start. Step back and picture the grocery aisle not as a safe supply line, but as contested territory. Each shelf is lined with brands waving bright banners of health, fitness, and clean living. They position themselves like allies on your side of the fight. But beneath that surface theater is a hidden arsenal of ultra-processed components, stabilizers, synthetic sweeteners, and oils functioning like disguised mines waiting to go off once consumed. Take Prime Hydration. It's pitched as the advanced weapon for recovery, a bottle of precision fuel made for athletes. The label flashes hydration, electrolytes, coconut water. The optics look convincing, like tactical gear slung across your shoulders before a mission. But open it up and the truth leaks through. The coconut water base has been stripped and reconstructed, sugar and flavor boosters fill the gap, and instead of delivering steady energy, it spikes and crashes your system. It appears as hydration armor on the surface, but its real role plays out like a delayed explosive, disrupting your recovery cycle when you need stability most. Meanwhile, plant-based giants like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods march forward as supposed heroes. Their mission sounds noble: less strain on the environment, sustainable production. You hear that pitch and it feels like standing under the banner of a trusted faction. But when you bring those patties to the table, the sodium payload hits like artillery. Add the refined oils and processing agents, and the effect on the body resembles eating a ration heavier, saltier, and more taxing than standard beef. They come wrapped in eco-friendly colors, but tactically they function like an overarmed unit that undermines the very soldiers it claims to protect. The food labs didn't stop with burgers. They targeted breakfast and snack lines too. Magic Spoon sells itself as a futuristic cereal, crafted for health-conscious eaters and marketed as safe for kids. Pleasy positions as smooth, playful indulgence for sweet cravings. But when you break down the intel, both are built on synthetic sweeteners and processed protein isolates. They may clear one obstacle, low sugar per serving, but they introduce a new hazard in the gut. These compounds can trigger digestive chaos, turning what was meant to be comfort into discomfort. And at premium prices, they drain your budget faster than actual sustained fuel like oats, eggs, or fruit. Then you have the Bar Brigade, RX Bar, Perfect Bar, Chobani's new simple lines. They wrap themselves in language of purity, words like whole, real, honest. Their design is stripped down, tactical minimalism on the label. Yet bite into them and the sugar hit tells another story. Their calorie load mirrors fast food desserts more than mission-ready rations. Protein masks the real base of syrups and paste. They aren't delivering squad-strength fortification. They're luring you with the familiar taste of candy while wearing camouflage that makes you drop your guard. When you strip away the banners, these 10 brands all share a single enemy trait: ultra-processing. Each one leverages it differently, sometimes through hidden oils, sometimes through loaded sodium, sometimes through sweeteners designed to trick the palate. But the end state is the same. Your trust becomes the target. Your wallet absorbs the cost, and your endurance takes the hit. The resolution is clear. These products are not allies for your readiness. They masquerade as support, but their real alignment is with profit, not performance. Instead of re-enlisting with their promises, the better strategy is to return to the basics. Stock your shelves with unprocessed supply lines, water, whole grains, simple proteins, fresh produce. Those are the rations that build real resilience. You control your cart. You select the gear. The wiser move is to keep the unit strong by arming it with fuel that never hides a blade under its flag. Every label claims to make you stronger, but the real weapon for endurance is simple fuel, water, oats, fruit, and clean proteins. These are not flashy, but they keep your system steady when the fight drags on. You need to train your grocery mission the same way you train for combat. Scan the label, strip away the disguise. Keep the supply line clean. That discipline builds strength. That vigilance keeps you ready. Subscribe and join a community that rejects hype and fights with tactical truth. Together we hold the line for endurance, clarity, and the power to outlast.